Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. I am going to state on the outset, I want this video shared as widely as possible. I want this video shared all over Twitter as much as you can. I am going to appeal to the bigger channels to try to get this message out there, because this is a message that needs to be said. And this is a message that needs to be heard. And I had this video planned months ago, but because I didn't have a large enough following, I couldn't exactly get it out there very well. But with that being said, let's get this video going. And this video is about the whole white privilege thing. Several celebrities, I'm going to name 10 off the top of my head: Amy Schumer, Anne Hathaway, Armie Hammer, Ashley Graham, Chelsea Handler, Katy Perry, Emma Watson, Reese Witherspoon, Scarlett Johansson, and Brie Larson. All of these celebrities have one thing in common. They have all come out and said that their privilege, in one way or another, have said this in different ways, that their privilege, their white privilege, has allowed them to benefit with greater benefit over people of color in Hollywood. They have stated that their careers have flourished better than people of color because of their white privilege. And we're going to take a look at the word white privilege. The definition, actually, of the term white privilege. I can't believe that this term has actually gotten a Wikipedia article or Wikipedia page dedicated to it, which is ridiculous, and I'm going to get into that. But first, the definition. Inherent advantage possessed by a white person on the basis of their race in a society characterized by racial inequality and injustice. You know what? Last I checked, America does not base its society on the color of its people. Apparently Hollywood does. So, yeah, all these Hollywood celebrities that I just named off, Brie Larson, Scarlett Johansson, Reese Witherspoon, Emma Watson, all of them, Armie Hammer included, Will Poulter even. He was also on the list as too, or on a list that I checked out. But yeah, off the top of my head, those all 11 of those ones, Will Poulter included, y'all are racist. You see, the definitions of racism back when I was a kid and these terms also still run true right now. The first definition that I ever read about racism was absolute intolerance towards another who is of a different race. That's not the racism you're guilty of. The racism that all these people who believe in white privilege, or somehow that their skin color has allowed them to be more successful, all of those people who believe that, you're guilty of the second definition of racism. You see, to place oneself above another based off of the color of their skin. That was the second definition of racism that I have ever read, and I remember it word for word. White privilege. Basically, inherent advantages possessed by a white person on the basis of their race in a society characterized by racial inequality and injustice. Is basically, all of those actors and actresses have given statements saying that they are privileged because they are white. Well, by doing that, you are placing yourself above people of color. By definition, or by the second definition of racist, you are racist. Or by the second definition of racism. So yeah, folks, all the people on Twitter who have said they hate themselves because they are white and they are somehow better than black people or people of color or any people of color, not just black people. But if you place if you say that you are somehow better than black people, Hispanic people, Asian people, any people, because you somehow have white privilege, you fall under the definition of a racist by the second definition of racism. And folks, there's one thing that I hate worse than identity politics, and that is outright racism. All of these actors and actresses that I have read off this list, Amy Schumer, Anne Hathaway, Armie Hammer, Ashley Graham, not Lindsey Graham, Ashley Graham, Chelsea Handler, Brie Larson, Scarlett Johansson, Emma Watson, Katy Perry, Reese Witherspoon, Will Poulter, all of you are racist by the second definition of racism. Everyone on Twitter who has stated that they have, or that they are somehow privileged because of their skin color being Caucasian, you are racist. That's just facts, folks. Facts don't care about your feelings. Anyway, folks, I'm not going to carry on because it'll just be me repeating the same old thing. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Get this video out there. I encourage and emphasize share. And I think that Hollywood needs to hear this. I think that celebrities who have embraced their white privilege needs to hear this. I'm white, folks. I'm not privileged. And I have no problem saying that. Anyway, folks, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. Catch y'all on the next one.